Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we're excited to present our topic Read to Succeed. Think smart, live smart. In this presentation, we'll explore how reading doesn't just expand our knowledge but actually shape the way we think, make decisions, and live our daily lives. Whether you're a student, a future leader, or someone looking to improve yourself, this topic is for you. Before we dive into our content, let us introduce ourselves. We are proud to present as a team. I'm Wanu Najwa, and joining me are Nur Wafa, Nurul Fatiha, and Alia Maisara. Each of us contribute different parts of the deep research and idea that we'll be sharing with you today. Now let's talk about why reading is so powerful. We often hear the phrase, reading gives you powers. But what kind of powers? Let's break it down. First, readings open your mind. It helps you see new perspective, ideas, and a way of thinking. Whether you are reading fantasy or real-life stories, your imagination and understanding grow. Second, it helps you learn more. Books and articles are full of knowledge. You pick up facts, vocabulary, and even life lessons just by reading a few pages of a day. Third, it makes you better at decision. When you read about different situations and character making choices, you start thinking critically about your own decision. It strengthens your judgment. Fourth, successful people are often avid readers. Leaders, entrepreneurs, and charge markers often credit reading as one of their most important habits. It keeps their mind sharp and idea fresh. And lastly, reading helps you understand the world and yourself. Book doesn't just teach us about others. They help us reflect on our own feelings, goals, and identity. So as you can see, reading isn't just a school skills, it's a life skills. It gives you knowledge, perspective, and power.
Hi everyone, I'm Alia. Now I'm going to take over. Okay, now let's look at two real-life examples of people who truly value reading. First, Tun Dr. Mahathir, our former Prime Minister, once said, I used to read a lot, not just school book, but anything I could find. He is well known for his deep knowledge, writing skill, and lifelong love of book.
Banyak. Saya tak berhenti baca. Kalau ada masa lapang saja, kalau ada buku ataupun surat khabar ataupun apa-apa bahan bacaan di tangan saya baca. Saya tak boleh nak duduk, tak buat apa-apa, nak merenung gitu saja. Itu sudah tidak sesuai dengan diri saya. Tabiat saya ialah membaca. Setelah kita dapat tabiat itu, kita akan dapati bahawa kita tak boleh berhenti baca. Dalam satu hari, tiap masa yang kita lapang, kita baca. Jadi saya nak kata berapa jam saya tak tahulah, tapi banyak jam lah. Dalam satu hari, sebahagian daripada kegiatan saya dalam satu hari ialah membaca.
Another example is Elon Musk. He once said, I was raised by books. Books ended my parents. Elon read 2 books a day as a teenager, and that's how he taught himself about rockets.
But I encourage people to read a lot of books. Just read, basically try to ingest as much information as you can, and try to also just develop a good general knowledge. So you at least have like a rough lay of the land of the knowledge landscape. Try to learn a little bit about a lot of things, because you might not know what you're really interested in. How would you know what you're really interested in if you at least aren't like doing a peripheral exploration broadly of the knowledge landscape?
Okay, this example show us how powerful reading can be in shaping successful people. Now, let's look at different type of book you can read. There are comics, which are funny, colorful, and great if you want something light and fun. Then we have storybooks, short stories, which are short story with big lesson, perfect for relaxing and learning at the same time. Novel often offer adventure, love, fantasy, horror, and there is something for everyone. Lastly, Wattpad is a popular platform where you can read free story written by people like us. Whether it's drama, romance, or action, you'll find it there. No matter your interest, there's always a book for you. But what happens if we don't read? First, we can be easily tricked or confused, especially by fake information online. Second, we might lose focus and make poor decisions. Third, without reading, it's easy to believe fake news or fall for likes on social media. And lastly, we miss out on gaining new knowledge, idea, and creativity. So, reading is not just a hobby, but it's a way to protect our mind from improve your life.
Reading helped me improve my imagination.
Reading has helped me build my vocabulary and confidence.
For me, reading has helped me understand myself and others.
For me, reading has taught me to focus and relax.
What is this book about? We read a book called The Art of Thinking Clearly by Ralph W. It explains 99 thinking mistakes people make, like biases and blind spots, and shows us how to make better decisions. It was first published in German in 2011 and has sold over 3 million copies worldwide.
One of the most interesting ideas from The Art of Thinking Clearly is something called confirmation bias. This happens when we only believe what we already think is true and we ignore anything that doesn't match our opinion. For example, imagine a student who believes reading is boring. Instead of trying a new book, they only talk to friends who also think reading is boring. They avoid reviews, ignore book recommendation, and don't give a real chance. This kind of thinking actually stops us from learning or changing for the better. The book teaches us to notice the kind of bias and overcome it. It's a reminder that sometimes our brain tricks us and we need to step back and think clearly. So, why should teenagers like us read this book? First, it helps us avoid common thinking mistakes, like jumping to conclusion or following what everyone else says online. Second, it teaches us how to make better decisions in real life, whether it is in school, friendship, or even when we scroll through social media. Third, it gives us more confidence because we become more aware of how we think, and that makes us more careful, calm, and logical. If you want to stop overthinking, be more focused, and train your mind to think smarter, this book is for you.
Here are 3 things we learned from this book. We realized we often make thinking mistakes without noticing. It taught us to question our own thoughts and decisions. Now, we're more careful how we judge situations and people. If you want to be smarter and calmer, you should definitely read this book. Get this book, guys!